she has with the Trump administration and how she's saying she doesn't know anything about Trump and Epstein Island and all that. It's a topic you want to follow because it's important, but it's so uncomfortable to talk about because it's such a disturbing story. How people of power can get away with the most vicious type of crime, and how, in this case, she's now in a white collar prison where, she has it pretty good. She's not where she should be. And I think a lot of Republicans even see that, and they question the Trump administration. And I don't think we'll find out answers for a very long time. I think it will be covered up. We won't have any proof of anything, and powerful names are being kept hidden because they are powerful people. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And I'm not sure what you think, Brett, but that's my take on it.
I don't know. I mean, I just think that, if she had anything to say, she would have already said it. I mean, the time has long since passed for her to try to save her bacon. So, if she had anything that the prosecutors wanted that they were willing to make a deal for, she could have already brought that information forward. So I don't know. I mean, I continue to believe that if there was a lot more dirt out there in this Epstein situation, it would have leaked. Everything in the media and in government is leaked to media. So why would this be the one thing that the government managed to contain and keep as a secret? They weren't able to keep anything ever a secret. So if proof existed, if they had a list of names even, I think it would have been leaked to the media a long time ago. I mean, what reporter would not want that information? It would make your career, especially if it was negative about Trump. I mean, my gosh. I mean, look at Woodward and Bernstein. Those guys are basically hacks, in my opinion. Now all they do is write books full of lies and sell them to people in Washington. But they live off this notion that they're like prized journalists because they brought Nixon down, Well, so, I mean, if somebody could come forward with information saying, oh, something was leaked to the media and somebody's writing a story saying, I've got the goods on Trump at Epstein Island, they would have done it. I mean, lots of reporters would have loved to have been in that position.
Yeah, but there could have been the case of, they had info, but it would be very hard to prove, and then they'd probably be sued. I'm sure there's a lot of reporters who know that, and especially nowadays, Trump is going to sue you for opening your mouth. So it's unfortunate. I think if we have people in a position of power, especially the presidency, and there's no proof of Trump on Epstein Island, but if there is, wouldn't you want to know if someone lives near you is a predator, if someone you work with is, if a doctor is, if your mailman is? That stuff that is pretty important, and it should apply to the highest office in the nation as well.
Yeah, I would want to know. And I think that, okay, she's still alive. They have the ability to make her life, I wouldn't let her out of jail. I wouldn't offer her a pardon. But I would go to her and I would say, look, we can make your life miserable or we can make it more comfortable. You're going to be in jail for the rest of your life, though, for what you did. Actually, she didn't even get a life sentence. What did she
you
get?
Just have to say that Donald Trump, you never saw him. That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
And we'll give you anything. Yeah.
But she's got plenty of people also saying, come on, Trump was there, wasn't he? He was there, wasn't he? I mean, you saw him there, right? How many times did you see him there? 50 times, 100 times? Come on, all you have to do. Hold on, let me press record. Get ready to tell me how many times you saw Trump and all the stuff he was doing right after I press record on my recorder.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you can't trust a sex trafficker to tell you the truth. I mean, they commit one of the worst, or the worst crime there is. So, I mean, I don't know. I think they should have just let her you know, like put her in a cell all by herself, 23 hours a day, maybe get a little bit of sunlight, you know, but, you know, just, yeah, just rot. Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that. Yeah,
So,
she's a horrible person. I mean, she deserves to stay in there for a long time. But, I mean, they should try to get any information that they can out of her and then just lay it out to the American people. Let them decide, you know?
yeah,
That's fine.
And it's kind of like the P Diddy stuff. He, because he's rich and powerful, he and had powerful attorneys. You know, all the serious charges he had, you know, of course, are dropped. But there are so many powerful people who we probably see on television or in movies, and we think, oh, they're good, but you you never know. I mean, many of these people have skeletons and a lot of money to keep, you know, hush hush. So,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yep.
So, okay.
All right, that's all we have on that. Thanks for listening, everybody. See you in the next one.
Thank you.